Hello, everybody. I want to talk about healthy and unhealthy relationships. I have a loved one who's in what I believe could be a healthy relationship, but at this moment in time is not. Um, when someone says something to you, and then when you bring it up later, turns around and says, "Oh, I didn't say that," or when someone does something, and when it's brought up later, they say, "Oh, I didn't do that. You're imagining that." That is called gaslighting. A lot of people don't realize that they gaslight other people, but they do. And if people take the time to really pay attention to what they're saying and how they're saying it and how they're acting towards their loved one, it's not right. It's not right to gaslight someone. When you're making someone question their own sanity and question their own thought processes, when you're telling them constantly what they heard is not what they heard, what they seen is not what they saw. Yes, that's gaslighting. That's a big fat no. That's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. And it's unhealthy for the relationship. And it's unhealthy for the person that's doing it. It's unhealthy for them. And unfortunately, it's a bad habit people get into doing, this gaslighting. But I can tell you this. Any relationship that has a bunch of gaslighting going on in it is not going to last. And people, take your time before you move in with somebody. You know, my rule of thumb is this. It takes 3 months for someone's total true colors to come out. You're not going to see that real person till you give it a couple of months. You know, at first we're trying to impress you. We're trying to be that person you want us to be. You know, we're attracted, so we're trying to do all these things to draw you in. But when you get into the real thick of things in a relationship, when things go wrong, when problems come up, and you have to handle them, that really shows the type of person that you are. Take your time to get to know people before you move in with them and you commit to them and start sharing a life with them, sharing expenses with them, sharing children with them. Be careful. Take your time. There's no shame in taking your time. If someone can't wait and let you take your time to get to know them, then they're pushing too fast and there's something wrong with them. When someone says, "I want you to move in right now," they're pulling on you to come stay with them. There's something wrong, seriously, with that person because, trust me, anyone in their right mind is going to take their time before they do something like that. Now, there are times that you might meet somebody and you feel like, "Oh, this is my soulmate. I've met my soulmate." Believe me, I know I've been there. Believe me, I've been there. And unfortunately, I learned my lesson about that. I'm not saying it's always a bad thing. I'm not saying that all relationships where some people move in fast won't work. I'm sure there are plenty of them out here that do work. My experience is not very many. So for my loved one that's going through it, I know that you love this person. I know this person loves you. But if there's gaslighting going on, y'all need to discuss it. Y'all need to work through it. And you need to stop doing it. Because it's no way to live your life. All right. Thank you, everybody.